YouTube, would you let me go live on your platform? I'd love it if you did. Thank you, YouTube. You're so sweet to me. Alright, cool. Now that that's taken care of. Alright, let me kill the fun music. And then we go to... Alright, so, welcome to... So you don't like being here? No, I just don't think my vibes are pristine. Welcome to Space Haven. Station mode? Hold on, what? Roleplay is the owner of a station trying to establish a trade hut somewhere in the galaxy. Expand your station gradually by mining nearby asteroids and trading with the visiting merchants. Watch tourists come to visit your station and defend it from factions wanting what is yours. You know what? I'll let y'all vote for that. We're gonna have a poll right out the gate. What game mode? A wandering ship? Stationary? Station. I haven't done the station one. I haven't done the space station one yet, so I'm gonna leave it to you guys. What do you want to do? The one with the old man face is called what? Tutorial. It's a tutorial. I do not see the whimsy in this. I'll let you guys decide. Please do let us know. Hi, Chris. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Stationary station. I find it. I tried to do a space station playthrough on my own time at one point, and it just was so awkward. Like, because without the proper infrastructure or like having a location that you know a lot of people will travel through, it does not go well. Oh, Jesus. Got my first blockies? Congratulations. A huge achievement. Massive accomplishment. Truly, absolute gaming. Alright. Hi, Mist. Why are you throwing cheese at me? Why are we already doing this? Okay, it looks like people want the space station, so we're gonna be doing space station. Start on an asteroid. Start directly on an asteroid at the very humble beginnings. Focus first on the facilities needed to survival. Expand your station gradually by mining nearby asteroids and trading by visiting merchants. Watch visitors board your station for services you offer and defend it from factions and other threats wanting what is yours. Start with migration containers and shuttles and select your spot on the asteroid to establish a new base. We'll start with this one. We'll start with this one, because I have not done the space station yet, so I'm not gonna, try to be weird about it. Okay. We'll play the game at medium difficulty. It's been a while since I played. I have no reason to try to impress anyone. All this looks about right, I would say. Alright. Time for our crew. As you remember, if you are subscribed to the channel, why does the ad message talk about non-found ad hell redeem? Because that is only the redeem is only active during the actual ad break. It is not active at any other time. Oh god, I got my local thrift shop. Hell, fuck yeah. Cause cheese. I mean, I love cheese. Don't get me wrong, but the fuck do you mean? Anyways, for those of you who don't remember, if you're subscribed to the channel and not gift subbed, I don't see ads. Well, the ads aren't fucking here yet, Nikki. You can read the rest of the message. They got ads coming in 5. In 5 minutes, there will be ads. Now it's 3 minutes. Jesus, fuck. Anyways, first motherfucker is Kilda. Congrats, Kilda. Kilda McGee. Jesus. Fuck. Sorry, spicy cheese. Your face good. I'll eat it. I'm hungry. Second is Bomb-It. Bomb-It White Wolf. Congrats. Oh my god. Colby Jack? I love Colby Jack cheese. Colby Jack cheese is actually really good. Next is Katie. Katie James. Yeah, and I want someone to throw a piece of cheese at me. Well, maybe you should become a popular Twitch streamer, and then you'll get to have people throw cheese at you. But until fucking then, I've not been saving these names. There we go. Liari Unger. Okay, that's a hell of a last name. That is a hell of a last name. Skip Meyer. And finally, I'm saving the last names. I'm not worrying about editing the last names. And then Ren Schultz. Congrats to our lovely peeps. Alrighty. Why is Liara grouchy? Because Liara hungry. Of course, of course. Alrighty. Now that I've gotten all that put away, let's take a look at our crew. So we have Katie James. They are an airline plight who is charming. We have Kilda McGee, who is a medical assistant who is peace-loving. We have Bahamut White Wolf, who is a game developer, and they're very clumsy. We have Liari Unger, who is a cook and very smart. We have Skip Meyer, who is a computer programmer and very peace-loving. And we have Ren Schultz, who is an astronaut and a hero. Who I think will probably be the one... Yeah, Katie and Ren will be the pilots for our fighter craft. Alrighty. Why does it sound like a dating sim? Is this a dating sim? No, it is not a date. I do not play dating sims on stream. Oh. Oh, God. Why am I so sniffly? Alrighty. Alright, so we gotta get a tools facility. Yep. That's perfectly fine. So, welcome to Space Haven. It is a very... It's an indie game that I've been watching develop for a very long time. It's one that I am not particularly, how to put it? It's one I'm not particularly, like, advanced at. Like, I have had, you know, ups and downs of this game. But I'm very interested to see how the game has changed. Obviously, we're playing a new scenario, so that is going to add a little bit to the experience of it. But I am very interested to see how everything goes. The game is based around the fact that you are trying to live in space. You're trying to survive in space as best you can. There is no, like, arable farmland. There is no, you know, cows or animals you need to worry about. We do need to build greenhouses at some point. We do have, you know, alien threats to worry about. We do have, you know, a rogue AI that we need to worry about. But other than that, it is not like a super advanced, like, I think that's probably the wrong description to give. It is not a game that is any more difficult than any of the games that have been played before around here. So first they ask us to build a tools facility so that we can make, you know, the actual components to be able to produce the rest of our goods. But I can do this till I redeem? Yes, because you are subscribed. Or you have a gift sub at least. Hi, Warvoid, how you doing? I'm not entirely sure how everything is. I hope your things are going well. That's a bad question to ask. Okay, we have the tools facility. I want them to... Okay, we need to build a system core. I'm surprised that has not already been done. But sure, we'll build a tier 1 system core. Done. Now, we build a Energium power generator. I'm not sure why all of this was not already kind of just placed down, because, you know, whatever. We'll build that adjacent to the core, as you probably should. But how are you doing, Warvoid? Hope life has been treating you well. Hopefully things have been going interesting enough for you. We need to build a thermal regulator. Thermal regulators are what allow us to maintain heat because space is very cold. But also, they act as a heat sink because when you are direct in things are absolutely going. Because whenever it's more important whenever you're like traveling around in the spaceship. Whenever you come across a star, whichever side of the ship is facing the sun gets very hot, and whichever side is facing the void gets very cold. So it becomes a case of like you need to keep the temperature balance between the two of them. Okay, that's done, that's done. What else? Optimal gas conditions, oxygen, and a scrubber, as we do. These will be placed opposing each other for the sake of convenience. Hi, Wolf. How are you doing? Welcome on in. The oxygen allows us to obviously produce oxygen, but also the gas scrubber is what cleans all the CO2, hazardous gas, smoke, all that kind of stuff out of the way. And now we need to expand the hull. So we are going to work on probably... Like, I don't want to expand it, like, too far away. How are you? I'm alive. I am absolutely alive. I am the most lived anyone has ever been. Let me fucking tell you, gamer. I am so alive. We will sketch out a little thing here. So we have a hallway going this way, and then we need to have a room here, and also kind of make a hallway here, and then this hallway here breaks off into a room over here. That whole cluster right there is a little annoying, but it's fine. Well, shit, I did not mean to do that. I need to get that. If we can erase this, I think that's fine. And then you need to have... That's not right. I'm sorry. I'm always a little bit confused on how this game runs its, like... How to put it? Something on my dubstep music called Boss Level and upload to SoundCloud. Best of luck to you. Music is a rough thing to get into, but it can be very rewarding if you are dedicated enough to it. 1 second. Up. Why is it so hard for me to get a... Why am I struggling so hard with this concept? Why? Okay, so you are a 4x4. Hold on. You're a 4x4. You're a 4x4. Cool. That is a 3x1. Sorry, I'm trying to make a fucking just a normal ass room. That's all I was trying to do. That's all I was trying to do. Why was that so fucking difficult? What if I wanted to be a 2x4? Well, then you need to go find some wood. I hate to tell you that. And then we're gonna activate sketch. You need to go find some wood, because I ain't gonna be able to help you with that. Notice how they know how to build a structure without ever losing, losing any of their oxygen while building. We're gonna build some doors that lead out into the new area. So this area over here is going to be a sleeping barracks, pretty much for now. We'll worry about getting everyone their own rooms at some point. But we also need to worry about making everyone their own bathrooms. Bathrooms are something, because, you know, believe it or not, people still shit in space. You still have to shit while you're in outer space. Hey, and Paige, how have you been? What's been going on with you? How's life been treating you as of recently? What's been the haps? What's been the biz? I have been so tired as of recently. I have been horrendously exhausted. Good, getting ready for TTRPG stuff tonight. Ooh, making stat blocks. I'm assuming you're the DM in that regard. I assume you're gonna be the lovely one leading everyone on their adventure. And now we need to get. I am the GM. What kind of game you're running? What kind of? I want all the juicy details. I want to know all the biz apps. I don't know why I keep saying shit like that. It does not make sense for me to be saying stuff like that. And then we need a kitchen so they can eat. All right. Well, you know they didn't want to make the beds, so we're just passing out on the floor right now. Let me see if I can't. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. Using Fabula Ultima, it's a JRPG. I think I've seen people do Fabula Ultima, but I have not read any of the rules as of yet. This campaign is very fairy tale with trails of cold steel inspired. That could be fun. Depending on how you're... I think that could be really fun. I always have a little bit of concern whenever, like, trying to make anything anime-inspired. Because there are, like, anime tropes that kind of then, you know, crunch whatever system you had in place, you know what I mean? You know, you could try your best to make something... hold on, let me get some floor lights in here. You could try to make something like, you know, logical, but the desire of anime makes things a little bit too freaky. All right, we need door here and here, and then we need a toilet here and here. Good, these are revels in using tropes. Good. Why are you using spaceship? Life support. Do we not have... Oh, these bathrooms are horrendously cold. Understood. That is why. And now we need a whole stabilizer, which I believe is under system. And we'll put that over here. Alright, cool. Bathrooms have been made. Beds have been made. Food has been made. Anything else we need to worry about? Water, right. We need to get water. Sorry, I'm also, like, trying to remember all this game and how it works. Cold bathrooms? God, man, you're not a shred of empathy for your crew. No, you will sit on the frozen toilet, and you will beg for release after the fact, I assure you. Water producer, water collector. Not on high capacity grid. I believe that is a stupid problem to have. Hi, Bart. Hi, Frog. Thank you for checking in. How have you been? How has our lovely toad been taking care of themselves? Alright, I think we're good. Recycler. No, how could I? This is one that we need room for, unfortunately. And I need to remember that I have the ability to just build elsewhere, you know? Do I, though? If I go... Hold on. Okay, so my problem is that these hangars, are just so in the way. Like, these hangars are really in the fucking way, and I don't appreciate that. I wish they did not do this. This is a really stupid place to, like, okay, let me explain my problem here, okay? So, this is a like a pre-generated map for this scenario, right? They literally build these in a way that is so fucking obtrusive to trying to go around them. If I do something like whatever, I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. We're gonna go. No, I am gonna worry about it now. Objects, system structure, airlock. We're gonna build a pod hangar here. I think. I'm chilling, currently on vacation. Ooh, you're on vacation? Well, where are you at? What are you doing? How's life hanging that you get to have a vacation? How fancy of you. We're gonna build that real quick. I need to relocate you over here. And then this needs to get dismantled. You're just in my fucking way. And I cannot believe that they just put you in my fucking way like that. Sorry. Anyways, we need to build out from here. And then build a offshoot new derelict. Interesting. I do not have the means to go harvest that derelict at the moment, but that is interesting nonetheless. And then activate sketch. So instead of so what it looks like is instead of like you going off and finding derelict ships and you encountering other ships in space, they have these derelicts arrive at your location so that you still have the ability to explore and, you know, interact with them and all that kind of stuff. But you're not so like bogged down by any of it. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I hope you know what I mean. Otherwise, we're all kind of cooked. Yes, I know. I'm trying to build a recycler. Give me 1 second. This craft we need to. Why does this not have power? Is my question first. Second of all, didn't I move the? Oh, no, I did. This... Don't you lizard me. Don't you fucking lizard me. I just did meet with a family that lives almost across state. Got you. Well, hopefully it's a good time. Hopefully it is a good time. Abandon that ship. I need a starfighter to be made there. How's life treating? Yes. Yes, it is. Life is, in fact, treating me. I can assure you of that fact. Life is, in fact, treating me. That is the best I can offer you, is life is, in fact, treating me. I need to... I think we need to expand this. Because I forgot this fucking stupid door. The spacesuit door needs room on the sides for some reason that I will never understand. Like, I'll never understand why this needs to have, like, room on either side. Cannot build here? Why can we not build here? Whatever. Build it like that, then. And then edit, or objects, facility, resource, recycler. There we go. There we go. Now we're all going. No, life has just been a fucking mess as of recent. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Life is a fucking mess right now, but we're trying to get through. Yes, I'm aware that a ship left the sector. We'll worry about that when we worry about it. Okay? Give me a second. I'm doing a lot of shit right now. Recycle, just continuous everything. There's no reason not to be running that at all times. We need a medical cabinet. I disagree, but alright. I don't think I've ever had to use a medical cabinet in my life. Incoming ship. Military Alliance will be arriving. They want food, supplies, and a diner. Well, we'll worry about that in a moment now, won't we? I think one of the things I want to do is I want to... It seemed like what is this? Claimable area? Claimable area? I mean, how do we claim it, though? I guess this area can be claimed and acquired and mine resources. So, they just have these little fuck-ass bugs. And I don't know what killed you. Something killed you, but I don't know what killed you. Shrug. We do need some area at some point. I think we should be able to build off the asteroid. I have no idea if we can build off the asteroid. That is going to be a whole fucking ordeal. But we'll worry about that later. Right, get through your sleep cycle. Come on. Thank you. We have a zero tolerance approach to justice. I'm sure you do. You know, I titled this, trying to become a donut because I expected, to be building a big, like, circular spaceship. That's not what happened, though. Alright. We need you... What's your shooting skill? Your shooting skill is a... 2? Then you get to have... Is this like a RimWorld-esque game? Yes, it is. This game is very much like RimWorld. It is not RimWorld specifically. It has a lot of a similar, trend skills. Your shooting skill is not that great. So you get a pistol. Yours is a 1. Yours is a 1. Do we have anyone with a good shooting skill? Who's Skip? Skip. If I recall correctly, or was it Ren? Ren's the hero. Ren gets to have the shotgun, because they're not gonna fucking... Oh, you need weapons level 3 for that. Alright, well then you get a pistol too. Fuck it. Yes, so all these characters have like their own individual, needs and desires. They have their own personalities, but the key difference is that we are not specifically trying to do anything with like escaping a planet. We're trying to survive in space. It is RimWorld-esque, but we are trying to survive in space, and I think it's a really interesting. I genuinely think this game is really interesting, and I wish it had more, like, mass attention, because it deserves it. It genuinely does. And it's rare that I'll ever say that about a game. Okay, what is your problem? Why are you still, like, why is it still fucking freezing over here? We have the temperature thing, right? I forgot how to check certain things. There we go. Are you just not active? Or is the rest of this just... Okay, hold on. Let me get a big thermal regulator then, since you're having such a hard time. We'll get a big thermal regulator just for you. There we go. That's better. Alright, we need to enable communications and get a point defense system online. I feel like we're not going to have room to do a lot of things if they keep stacking more and more on this. How dare you do me? What the fuck is wrong with you? But we'll expand this out a bit. And then I guess we might as well continue on this trend here with getting this room to be like the command room. Activate, activate. Build objects, life support. We do need a thermal regulator in this hallway because this hallway is completely freezing cold. Furniture-wise, we do need, or structure wall. We need a door here. And a door here, because I will be, like, splitting this off into separate directions. Who up regulating their thermals? Well, hopefully you all are. I hope none of you are walking around without regular thermals. Otherwise, we probably have some fucking problems here. Like, a lot of problems. Like, y'all are probably cooked in more ways than one. I'm just saying, like, I think... So there was a, just always cold, you're just always freezing. I understand. There was a... Who remembers that old, like, I think it was, like, lifestyle living channel that was, like, about the people who weigh, like, 600, 700 pounds, to the point that they're immobile, right? Like, they are just... They cannot move, at all. I remember, like, reading some kind of, like, health article ages ago, right? That the reason that something like that occurs is because... By 600-pound life? Yeah. The reason something like that occurs is because there does come to a certain point where your body does not need, you know, to regulate its thermals, anymore, right? Like, bleh. I mean, bleh is an answer, yeah. I think I should put a... what was it? Ball... Space station door. Here? I'm trying to think of, like, how I want to... We can do something like... Edit. Sketch out this. Remove this hole. And then activate the sketch. A few years ago, I was 350 pounds, and geez, that was terrible. Like, it sucks. Like, it genuinely does suck. And I cannot, like, props to anyone. Sorry, I got distracted with fucking thermodynamics, as we all do. I cannot imagine, like, having to live that way. Like, in any way, shape, or form. I cannot imagine having to live that way. But what I was gonna say was that I found it really interesting that apparently the reason like there comes a like crossroad, and I'm reading off like going off of like vague memories I have of years ago. The reason something like that can happen is because there comes to a point where your body doesn't need to regulate its heat as much because you just have enough. You know what I mean? Like you're just naturally able to like insulate enough heat that, you know, the standards do not really become that big of an issue. Why is it so fucking hard to regulate temperature around here? Like, it should not be this big of a deal. Job error. Yeah, you can't pathfind to there? Why not? Dismantle that. There you go. You've pathfound to there. You can in fact get to there. I don't know what your problem is. The cube rule, it keeps you warm past the point. Exactly. And it's a really interesting, like, scenario to be in. It really sucks, don't get me wrong. But from a scientific point, I find it very interesting. We need to get a point defense turret built so that we can defend ourselves, and I think we'll just put one here and one... Cannot build here? Oh, this has to go indoors, but that can go outdoors. And we're missing supplies. Got you. Alright, well, if that's the case, come tomorrow, we're going to do our first, salvage derelict. Yeah, we could probably... Oh, that's expired. That's already expired. Alright, well, do you have anything you want to trade? Because I'm willing to give you some... What can I give you? What can I give you? I can give you this combat stim. We won't be making use of it in exchange for... Don't you lizard me. I think point defense turret is probably best to have. Need tech blocks. We do not have enough tech blocks. So I'll give you this combat stim if you can give me tech blocks. Never mind, you're charging stupid amounts for that. Is there anything else you can give me for the cheap? No? You're just gonna cuck me at every step of the way? You think you're a funny guy? Alright, fine. You're a real funny guy. Yeah, and you don't want anything else. So you want my tech blocks, if anything. Well, you don't get to fucking have them. Alright, they're mine. This is my shit. I don't need you to worry about them. I don't need you to be fucking being a little greedy asshole today. Okay, I'm out here trying to live my best life. That needs to be a high priority. So we just don't have any materials. Alright, so if that's the case, Ren, Bahamut, and Katie. Ren, Bahamut, and Katie. You three, get in the fucking ship. We're going looting, because we need supplies like yesterday, to be honest. And we're going to dock you. Oh, which one of these should we take? I think we'll take... Why? Oh, that one's drifting out of our gravitational well. So I guess we'll do this one. Got you. Okay, so the derelicts build up over time, but slowly begin to drift out of our gravitational field, which is interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. So we actually only have a limited amount of time to, like, loot these compared to how you normally would. What you got? Nothing found. Cool. Why would you prompt me to look there? New data log. Alright, cool. Undraft all. There we go. That was a really fucking quiet location. Alright, well, transfer everything. Get it all aboard. Asteroids are incoming. That's a little bit annoying. But we have supplies, finally. So, pretty much, whenever we clear out a derelict, there's typically aliens. I don't know why there were no aliens this time. But typically there's aliens. You clear out the derelict, and then you shred it into a million pieces trying to find anything useful. As you do. I'll have to wait for another derelict to come in, because these two are already, like... Yeah, they're already, like, drifting out of our gravitational well, and I don't want to risk someone getting, like, left behind. Know what I mean? But now that we have actual scrap components, we can start making, parts. Like, we can start recycling stuff. If we get enough scrap, we turn it back into its whole piece, and then that allows us to start making more stuff. Hi, what's up, gamer? You want to trade? What do you got? What do you got to trade? You're willing to take fruit for a high price. I'll take your soft block. You know, I just love taking the soft block from people, and we'll take. Who's to say? That'll be fine. I'll take a soft block from you. That way we can at least get the the communications console up. Okay, so that's online, but it has no power. And we also apparently not enough system points. Needs matching console and has no power. So we don't have the system points for that, which we need System Core 2 to be able to make. Really, we have no reason not to just kind of jump to 3 if it's already going to be demanding more of us, right? Like, we might as well jump to the highest tier we can. Because trying to, like waste... You can recycle ingredients. Like, you can recycle building materials. But it's not really worth it unless you kind of just go all the way. To continuously, like, dismantle, remantle, dismantle, rebuild. It's such a pain in the ass. It's not worth the time. We do need to build another power node out here, which I guess I'll just build a large one, because fuck it, why not? Especially if we're going to be having a lot of weapon systems over here. That derelict is almost gone. That derelict is long gone. We do have asteroids passing on by, but this is why I built the Starfighter, because I did want to have someone, like, a weaponed ship to fly around into. Do people care about aesthetics in this game? Most do. So there are some people who are, like, really, really good at designing really interesting ships. I'm just not particularly good at them. Like, I will forever and always let it be known that I am not someone you should count on to make something look pretty. Because I'm not your guy for that. I'm just simply not your guy for making stuff look pretty. We'll do... We need to get a research facility. Build that right there for now. Because I have nowhere else to put it. Furniture-wise, we need to get some lights. This place is kind of fucking dark, and it's kind of depressing. Did I not tell them to remove that? I did. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. And there's a fire. Of course there is. Why would there not be a fire? I mean, the crew. I see how many players can make anything. People do care about the aesthetics. Your crew, if we take a look at the, I think, comfort level, yeah. So comfort level is adjusted based, well, there's 3 kinds. There's work comfort, leisure comfort, and sleeping comfort. All of which have their own levels of importance. Working comfort, I kind of care the least about, if I'm being entirely honest with you, Chief. What's the problem here? Why are we having... Oh, because of smoke. Wait, why is there smoke here? Comfort, that'd be a weird word. It would be, but... If everything is just noisy all the time, like if every location you went to is just constant noise, and there is not a moment of quiet to be had, you would probably get annoyed too at some point. You'd probably want to, crash out, and it would be so valid of you, gamer. Why can't I build here? Oh, that's a pod hangar, not a... for a ship, not for what I have. I'm gonna build that over there, because I realize that... Christ. Life support, gas scrubber. I guess we need a gas scrubber in here now. I can't fucking tell if... I don't know how smoke got in here is my question. I guess something broke? I don't know. There is another asteroid. There are some asteroids over here, which we need the... We don't have a mining pod. Why don't we have a mining pod, gamer? Why don't we have a mining pod? That is kind
Do you
of
want to
fucking
be stepped on?
Boy, hi Leah, how are you? Why are you bwaying at me? What has caused you to be in such a bweh mood? EP? Yeah, you're always EP. And but guess what? You're an employed girly pop now. So you it doesn't matter if you're EP. You gotta get that grind going. You gotta start grinding, gamer. God, I've been feeling like shit recently. I've just been it's been an absolute fucking nightmare. And I hate it. How's game? It's interesting so far. This is a new scenario where you're building a space station rather than a spaceship, which I'm interested to see how it turns out because I think your priorities are going to be a little bit different compared to the like you're always wandering around and you always feel the drive to like gotta go. Instead, everything kind of comes to you, which changes your priority from like how quick can I be to what do I need to do to prepare for the next inevitable disaster. Why does this have no power? Why are you not getting power? I can't put a fucking... I can't put an energy thing outside, I'm pretty sure. Power conduit? Oh, do I need to run power conduits from... That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, bud. Should have explained that a little bit better, I think. And currently right now, I kind of fucked up my ordering on what needed to be happening. So we're waiting for there to be, like, something I can salvage. Because we're out of building materials entirely. We have 3 more days worth of food. And that's nothing's looking good right now. I ain't gonna lie. Nothing's particularly looking good. If I take a look at this system core, it takes 3... I think you get a full refund? Yes. So if we deconstruct this, make this the high priority. Cool, that's done. We have the max tier system core done. I don't need to worry about that ever again. We can't work on anything resource-wise because our recycler is broken. Because our recycler is broken, we're not able to make new parts. And because we can't make new parts, we can't make a new... Jeez. Job error. What is the job? Why is it... Retry. Why? What's your problem? Why is it such an issue? What is stopping you from walking over there? Also, you... How do I set you to be... Yeah, no, you're not meant to be fighting asteroids. You're meant to just sit here in case we get attacked by someone else. Ship has entered sector. Great. But it's not a derelict, unfortunately. I need... What do I need for this smoke? I need a infrastructure block. Okay. We'll talk to you. Actually, we'll trade. I need an infra block. So I need 1. And you want nuts? You want to give me your blocks for nuts? Understandable. Is there anything else you're willing to give me? You just really like nuts, huh? Alright. Nothing wrong with that. You can take this combat stim. And I'll take... an energium. Just... I can't take the energium. Alright, never mind. Never mind then. Fuck it. We have power for 5 more days. It's not the end of the world. This needs to be high priority. A week of power. We have 1 week of power, yes. It's not great. I'm not pleased by it, but it's not the end of the world. There's demand for nuts. They can have they can have these nuts. If you're not gonna build this, then fucking just cancel it. Like, I don't know why we're struggling with trying to build that, but whatever. Go ahead, get through your sleep, take your midnight shit, Kilda. We're already running out of food stuffs. I don't know what food we're running out of. Greetings, fellow spacefarer. Hello. So how long is this colony? How is this colony going horribly wrong? Currently, it's going horribly wrong because we don't have enough point defense turrets to defend against asteroids that are coming, which is really unfortunate. Also, hi, Mew. Cheers to you. We don't have enough point defense turrets, so we're pretty much just getting slapped by asteroids constantly. Which is rather unfortunate. Okay, you're gonna get the smoke cleared up out of there. I forgot we need one of you to get rid of gases and shit. There you go. Now things are better. Is there a new derelict? There is a new derelict. Okay, cool. So we need Bahamut, Leah, and Katie. Oh, sorry, it was Bahamut, Katie, and Ren, not Leah. Leah's not a fighter. We send you guys out to go explore the new derelict because we fucking need supplies. Goddammit. We need any kind of supplies that we can get. So I'm not gonna complain. I ain't gonna bitch and moan. We're just gonna take whatever we can get. But no, we just don't have enough supplies. Speak for yourself, I can take a scrap. I believe Liari in this game is, let's see here, is a cook, and she is very smart. She has a lot of zest to her. She has 0 medical skill. 3 research, 3 botany, 2 in construction, 3 mining, 1 industry, 1 in weapons. Is very good at working shield operations. So true, I am. You are the smartest woman I know. You're so smart. Oh, bugs. There are bugs on the ship. Okay, never mind. Slow mode. Also, I'm gonna turn off the fucking weird tavern music for this. We're gonna listen to the game soundtrack for a bit. Smite! Oh, get him. Get him! Walk it out. Walk it out. Hi, Gaia. How are you? We do not want to risk any medical injuries right now. I do not have the resources to be having someone down. Kill the bugs with fire? Yeah, in space. You think that would work out pretty well? You think we could get some fire in space? A grenade launcher. Interesting. Can be attached to a rifle. Okay, well, we have that now. We have the ability to attach a lightning laser could work, I guess. They do have energy weapons. We can like research, you know, laser guns and stuff. Come on, people. Come on, don't be getting nibbled on. These are not the kind of aliens you want biting you. Come on now. Energy gun can smite bugs. Yeah, we can get an energy gun at some point. That's just further down the research tree. Data log. Think we should be almost done. Anything in here? Nothing. Nothing. Ah, there's one more. Get him! Get him. Thank you. Alright. Undraft. Good shit. Alright. Salvage all of it, because there's a lot of stuff here that we need. Take all of this. Veggies, fruits, fertilizer, water, all good stuff. Is this game, what is this game mostly of? So that's a question that I need you to expand upon. What do you mean mostly of? Like, what is it about? Like, what do you do? Like, what's the... Is that the question that you're trying to ask, or... Jesus Christ, how many fucking point... I guess I need more point defense systems. Okay. Can we not fix the fucking hole in the floor, please? And thank you. Okay, my friend. I see it's a space game, but what is it exactly? So, Earth was destroyed by human greed, nuclear warfare, environmental disaster, all that lovely jazz. So, all of humanity, in a last-ditch effort to survival, got on our spaceships, and we fucked off into space. The problem is that we have yet to find a planet that we can call home again. And so, we are looking, most people are either accepting that they are, just adrift in space forever, never to touch planet side again, or they are searching for New Eden, which is meant to be, or the New Haven, which is meant to be a planet that is Earth-like, that humanity can thrive on and survive on. And our little scenario is that we said, fuck it, we're gonna make a road stop, we're gonna make a space station, and that's gonna be our home. We're just gonna live on an asteroid. Why not? Why spend all this time and energy flying around when we can just settle down on a nice big rock flooding through space, and surely nothing bad will happen to that. Surely. God. Okay, so I need people to go start getting shit. Like, we need stuff produced. Thank you. They're off going getting their shit. Just saying. To me, it sounds like a Gundam ideal of space. It sounds like Gundam. I do not believe this game is related to the Gundam franchise. I do not believe so. But I could be mistaken. There could be hidden connections that I have not made yet. I've not watched Gundam as of yet, so do they have? They probably have Gundam comics, right? If I was a betting man, they probably have Gundam comics. My preferred state of play eventually gets us to the point where we can make little robros who go around and hoover up stuff for us, and we don't have to like do all the logistics ourselves. I just know the ideal of them escaping Earth for space resources and a home there, too, because they fucked up. Yeah. I mean, the concept of humanity fucking up Earth so much that we have to just leave is not a new one. Yeah, I know, you're bitching and moaning that there's no, like, recreation area, and I'm sorry. How to put it? The big issue with... I would like this to get done sooner rather than later so we can get research going, please. And then we can worry about the rest of it. New sectors visible in the star map. A rogue bot base. Visible in the star map. Oh, we can actually do a lot of different kind of stuff. Interesting. Rogue bots. You can send a rogue bot swarm to attack ship in the star system. You can visit the sector multiple times until you complete it. How draft and equip it with weapons. The crew drafted board one or more shuttles. With the shuttle selected, select launch away mission. Pop window appears, select OK. Okay, so we actually get to interact with a solar system rather than just an asteroid. Okay, that's kind of interesting. We're more involved in a local environment than a than like something more. I think that's interesting. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better on like what we're doing, and we're not just sitting here, you know, staring at one map the entire time. We actually can go and do other things. I would like to start producing parts without having to scavenge, but that would require more than what we currently have. Because we would need a ore processor, which we do not have room for here. God, this map is so fucking awkward. Can I relocate this? I might need to move this. Ah, with all wars and greed. Oh, humanity. You'll never cease to amaze. I'm trying to think about what needs to happen right now, because we need more room eventually. But I don't want to like allocate all of our available space at this very moment to just like manufacturing stuff. But I'm not really being given much choice. You know what I mean? So if we just build a big room here. Mayday, mayday, our system. Yeah, I cannot help with that. I apologize. I would love to help you with that. He lied, but unfortunately we cannot. We cannot help you with that. That is something you're gonna have to figure out on your own, bud. Oh, we have no more food. That's a little bit concerning. We're definitely gonna need to have to trade. What is this out here? Okay, hold on. We have what? My name is Rufus. I'm the leader of the main supply ship to the Haven Foundation Expedition Fleet. Our mission is to supply the whole Exodus with valuable resources. We're here to start mining operations in the star system. Perhaps you'd be willing to help us. Pathfinder is a recursion, or maybe you would like to offer them food and entertainment when they visit your sector. Other frequent needs include fuel replenishment, as well as repair and medical supplies. 1 or 2 at first. There will be time to expand. We will also need help with securing special mining sectors. As you're just starting out, you can contact you later. Okay, thanks, bud. Thanks for interrupting me while I'm trying to do shit. We don't need 2 builders. We don't need 2 of them. I'm going to abandon this one, and then we're going to reclaim that miner once this one gets out of that fucking hangar, so that we can select. Yeah, I'm selecting the hangar. Okay, I'll give you a second then. Hey, now can I reclaim that, please? Thank you. Jesus Christ, that should not have been so difficult. That's the scariest fucking thing ever to me, by the way. I don't know if y'all were here for Kerbal Space Program, but I'm absolutely terrified of ever, like, drifting around in space. Like, just jetpacking through space absolutely fucking terrifies me. It's a horrible concept to me. Cannot mine. Oh, because we don't have a fucking ore processor, right? Duh. I was just talking about how we don't have one. There we go. I hate the I'm not sure which scared me more, space or the deep ocean. Space, I mean, the deep ocean, at least it's still on Earth. There's a chance that you'll be found. Space, you won't be found. You will never be found in space. What is Leah carrying that for? Where are you taking this, Leah? Where are you taking the water? Dismantle this. Not sure why this is being such a... I mean, maybe it's because this doorway is here, and they don't want to, like, destroy that yet. I have no idea. I'm just hoping that we can get, like, another derelict, or we can trade something, or, you know, something is happening. Here without a table, yep. Feeling a little hungry, yep. Hi, visitors, welcome on in. Do you want to trade? I heard you want to trade. I heard you wanted this nice Hyperium, for... Actually, I think I need the Hyperium. I think Hyperium is what I actually use for my... You can take, this shotgun. In exchange, I need food. You can also take, ice. That's not bad. You can take ice. Sure. Fruits and nuts should be fine. I just need us to not starve to death right now. We're making progress, but we need to not starve to death. How fast does someone die when exposed to open space? Is it painful? How different is it to being crushed by the weight of miles and miles of water above? It's like literally the exact opposite. Yeah, so rather than being crushed, you pop. That's the main thing about space, is that it does not, like, in the deep ocean, right? You're crushed by immense pressure. Your body immediately, like, realistically, your brain caves in so fast that you don't even register, right, that anything bad happened. The other side of it is that hull breach detected. Yeah, I know. We're trying to fucking dismantle this. With outer space, whenever you're exposed to the vacuum of space, you swell like a balloon and then pop because your body is trying, like, the pressure difference is just insane. It is probably more painful to die. Oh, we can drill these out? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know I could get rid of these. Oh, that makes life so much easier. Hold on. No ore processor build. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna fucking obliterate these stupid pieces of rock that are in my way that are causing me so much heartache. Trying to build around them is a pain in the ass. Everyone's upset right now. They're all so horribly upset. Is there anything I can do to make them feel better? Well, how about... I know what humans like. Plants on the wall. Perfect. Let your depression be cured. You're welcome. I don't know why they didn't think of that sooner. Let your depression be cured. Silly humans. They're all pissed off. Everything sucks. You know what will fix your depression? Plants on the walls. You're welcome. I need fucking facility resource plants cure depression. Wow, I've wasted a lot of time on pills. I know. It's fucking Zoomers, I'm telling you. These Zoomers want drugs for everything, when really all they need is, like, you know, some plants on the wall. Okay, we've gotten all we can. We're done. There's no more. You're good. You can come home now. We are out of power, unfortunately, which is not great, per se. I guess we'll mine as much of these, like, exposed rocks as we can. I don't know if these help at all. Okay, they do. These will fine. Live in the woods and love it. Still have crippling depression. Exactly. See, that's your problem, right? You have plants around you, but how many plants do you have on your wall? Something to consider. Okay, no, that immediately fixed our energy problem. We have 2 weeks worth of energy now. We still do not have any derelicts having arrived, but we'll do our best. Eat what you can. It's not a lot. We don't have a lot of food left. I'm really hoping that, oh, God. Okay, so what needs to happen is... once they rest... we're probably just gonna have to send them out to deal with this bot attack, because there ain't really fuck else. A new pirate raid. I feel a little bit more. May have credits, may have cargo. I kind of want to take the cargo containers over the credits, so we're gonna send Ren, Katie, and Bahamut. Once you two are well rested. Let's do our best. Launch away mission. We're gonna do this one here. You will not be able to perform to... yeah, more. Go get him. Go get him, Chiefs. I believe in you. We'll hold the fort here. You have all of our guns. That's a big fat 0. You see, I told you, right? I told you. You have plants all around you, but you're not hanging plants on your wall. And because you're not hanging plants on your wall, you're not really curing your depression. You're just simply existing in the great outdoors, which, if I feel like there's something to be said about the fact that if humans were meant to live in the great outdoors, you know, then we wouldn't be having this issue where everyone's moving into the inner cities now, right? Like, that wouldn't be a problem. That wouldn't be, like, a huge cause of upset. But no, because humans, you know, are indoor creatures, but we just need a little bit of plant life. So you're saying I should have put more effort in. Yeah, you just need to work harder. I think your depression is because of your inability to put in effort to what you do. I think that is the best answer that I can give you. You know, that's who's to say, right? You know, I'm not your therapist. I won't ever claim to be your therapist. But I'm just saying that maybe, you know, if you tried harder, you know, it wouldn't be an issue. Shrug. D&D is my therapy. Exactly. Alright, research. We can work on research while the others are away doing stuff. Namely, we need a... what do we need? Iron product, energy, chemical refinement, micro, advanced assembly. Industry 2, power capacity node, shields console. Probably a shields console at some point. Fabricator might not be a bad idea. What stops us from dying right now? Composter? Yeah, we'll get botany too. We'll work towards a we'll work towards that. How's that? So you're not my therapist? I mean, you haven't paid me yet. I could be your therapist. I don't think you would like my therapy. I don't think you would like my options. Come on, I'm just trying to build a fucking ore processor here. Let me just slap this big boy down. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we need 2 tech blocks, 4 infra blocks. That's not great, but at least we have an objective now. We are completely out of food, aren't we? Yep. There will be a Android Conclave ship arriving in a couple of days. We're probably just gonna have to trade whatever they ask for. Are my options head pats and forehead smooches? If you ask for them, I guess I could give them to you, but I don't know if you want them from me. I'm technically paying you monthly. Technically! Okay, no, you're paying Twitch. You need safe place. Yeah, no, brother, Skip, you're doing this to yourself. Like, technically, you're paying Twitch $3 a month, and you're paying me $3 a month, and you passed out in the fucking field because you were just... Jesus Christ. Station holder. I guess we'll build a station. We'll try again to build a station holder here. I don't know if that's gonna work. Why are you just standing there? Oh, because you woke up and you didn't want to walk while holding a a woke person. Understandable, gamer. Don't want to walk around holding a woke person. Understood. Fuck. How long until our fucking group arrives? Because I need to know if we're gonna die sooner rather than later. In 14 hours, an Android Collective ship will arrive. However, I just realized we can't trade with them because we don't have a shuttlecraft. Alright. Let's get this done. Let's hope there's fucking food here. Damn, what in the world is that? Never seen anything like it. Your mission is to neutralize the rogue bot base. They use the station as a base to send out swarm drones all over the star system. Letting this rogue bot base would make the whole star system more secure. Everyone would be grateful for your efforts. Prestige. To buy resources, technology, hire a crew, or request ships to aid you. I'll take the money for now. Let's go ahead and dock, I guess, and just see what hell is waiting for us. I have no idea what's gonna go here, but let's do it. Oh, great opener. Oh my Jesus fuck. Can y'all slow down for a second? Okay, you've all fallen unconscious. That's not great. Alright, that entire... Jesus Christ. Why did I think that was a good idea? Why did I do that? Cheers to you, Frog. God damn. Alright. Could have played that a little better, I suppose. Let's try that again. And not be so fucking stupid about it. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I minimized for 5 seconds. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, let's dock here and try that again. Look, we have no one who could use a shotgun, so this is the best we can do. See, why are you shooting at me before we've even, like, entered the area? Guys, these are basic little fucking droids. You need to be better about this. Okay. Y'all are being fucking stupid. Get in there. Go. Alright, well, fucking goddamn it, people. God damn it, people! This should not be that difficult. Let me save when we get to that next fucking encounter. Jesus Christ, you destroy one bot just fine, and now there's two. Not only are you not hitting, you're also getting hit every single time. Okay, start. Oh, Jesus Christ. Skip dialogue. Give me the money. Thank you. Dock. Okay, this is a different layout this time, which is weird. I was not expecting it to randomize the layout every time, but here we are, I suppose. Okay, let's try this again. There's whole block, water, fertilizer, none of that we need. My big concern is the actual droids. Oh. Okay. 2 dead. Y'all just keep hitting the fucking walls, don't you? Alright, run back. 'Cause y'all are just gonna fucking die if you keep that up. And we're being cut off by an android. He needs to die. Okay, Katie's already almost unconscious. We're gonna run forward real quick. Get them down. Come on, it's one guy. Alright, cool. So Ren now needs to pick up 2 people. I don't know why they give you this mission. You shouldn't be... Like, this mission is not suited for the tech level that you have, right? I figured this would be a smaller thing to do. Not this, right? Okay, hold on. We're loading the game back to, like, hopefully before we sent them on this fucking mission. Because that's just a waste of time. There's no way in hell we're gonna be able to complete that. Not even complete it, I should say. There's no way in hell we're gonna have a chance at, like, being able to, secure that. Let me go ahead. We'll try clearing out these and trying to get these, salvaged materials. Because, goddamn, that's horrible. That is horrible. God. Cause you had a bad day, you sing a sad song, you try to wear a smile just to turn it around. Oh, God. Anyways, how is everyone else's day going? Because my day is suddenly, not horrible, but I did not expect such complications this early on. Like, I really didn't. Okay, we're gonna take Ren and Bahamut. You two should be able to go out here. Tired, won't lie, been feeling a bit depressed, so... Well, I'm glad nothing's changed. I'm glad that we're all still in our shitty little situations. Is that it? Was that the only one? Area claimed. Cool. Don't you glare at me. Don't you fucking glare at me. You know I speak only the truth. Alright, I don't know what resources we're gathering from here, but if it's fucking more building materials, I'm not gonna complain. Enable us to keep pushing forward, then, you know, so be it. Food-wise, well, at least none of us are suffering. No one's suffering alone, and I think that is something that should be commended, honestly. I think, you know, the fact that we're all doing our absolute most is, we'll get this. We'll get an algae dispenser. No one likes eating algae, but they won't starve to death. At least not immediately. It gives us time. It buys us time, and that's all we can ask for. I had a fucked up thought, yeah? Only one? Did you only permitted yourself the one? That's interesting. Skip, why do you keep doing this? Like, you know you're too tired to be walking the full way back, but you still try to do so. Bahamut! Okay, Jesus Christ. They're just being stupid right now. We're about to have two people fucking fall apart outside. Let's try again to get a fucking door put down here. Now, Bahamut fell down. Who will be next? Skip, where are you going? Go to bed, gamer. Alright, whatever. Kilda's unconscious. Okay, they actually made it to bed. Good on them. They're choosing to work, by the way. They should be going to bed. But they're choosing to work right now. Do we have any more infra scrap? Do we have any? We do. You're just not producing it. Did I not allow infra to be allowed? Who chooses to work over sleeping? Apparently all these fucking idiots. We love them to bits, but my god, they're not making the right plays right now. Also, we need to get that composter researched, as I was mentioning. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what needs to happen here. We need to clear out these bots over here so that we can get access to these materials. We need to then... Hi, Mac. How are you doing? Welcome on in. We need to clear these bots out because they're also going to be a problem. I just want access to all these building materials because we have nothing to work with at the moment. With that done, we'll hopefully be able to get a... I'm trying to get this fucking door built. That way they don't have to walk around the entire mountainside trying to get to over here. With that done, we can then expand this out a little bit more, give them all private rooms, give them a recreation area, like make things a little bit better. Then we can turn this area over here into, I guess, food, like a greenhouse of sorts. Oh, risk of mental break. Bahamut, you're having the risk of a mental break. Well, that's just silly of you. Okay, we'll get... They have algae. They are not going to starve to death. They're not going to be happy, but... they won't starve. Give them computers where they can play Prisoners of the Mist. Clearly, that's how you rectify the situation. Kilda's still working on more pieces. You're You're not gonna get done anytime soon. I'll be actively admitting of that. But it takes time for these things. I would like you to get done now as a high priority. Honestly, just whatever. Honestly, I might turn this into like the beginner greenhouse, like moving this. Move you to here. Move you over here. Once this gets done building. Build a duplicate you over here as well. Alright, what do you got? I need food badly. You're willing to take soft blocks, you can have 2. In exchange, I want vegetables. I want fruits. Fruits and vegetables are fine. With a duplicate spell or no? Well, don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. You're always worrying about things that you don't need to be worrying about, and I think that's not healthy for your psyche, you know? I feel like you have a lot of potential, but you're worrying about the wrong things, you know? Alright, we'll get 1 of every food category. That should buy us a little bit more time. Accident? They already set a fire. Cool. Whatever, they were putting it out. Alien attack. A new craft has been detected in an infestor ship. I don't like that. Why are you telling me that? An unknown location of alien base sending out alien infestors periodically. Okay, so we have a lot of shit going on. This sector kind of sucks to live in. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we're not in a position to be, like, heroes right now. Like, we're just not in a position to be a hero right now, so we're not gonna worry about it. Are we done? Are we not working on what I need you to work on anymore? Like, what are we doing? We don't need, okay, look, we don't need tech scrap, we don't need energy scrap, we don't need any of these. We just need we need infrastructure, and we need hull pieces. I don't care what else gets done. We need those 2 specifically. God damn. You. Do you have hull pieces for trade? You don't. Fuck you. How dare you? You have root vegetables on discount. I'll take a little bit more vegetable then. That will hopefully get people to calm down a little bit. Hopefully. I have no idea at this point. I wish I could see what was, like, in this landing pad. Mashed potatoes always calm me down. Mashed potatoes are delicious. Water, biomatter. It's like the Irish. We too are surviving on potatoes. Indeed. Alright, that should improve everyone's mood a little bit. Moderate discomfort, uncomfortable sleep, interrupt bladder, ate without a table. No carbohydrates. Look, we're fucking doing our best right now, okay, guys? Fucking get over yourselves for 5 seconds. Bold of you to be working on the machine while they're repairing it. Good God. Do we just not have enough fucking Whole scrap? Okay, there's some whole scrap. I need this done. I need room for this ore processor. Otherwise, we're not going to get anything else done. And that's unfortunate. There we go. We have room here. So that needs tech blocks. One space station struggling for survival breaks at because 8 without a table. Exactly. Because we committed the cardinal sin of eating without a table. We deserve to die. Not ironic. Like, that's just how it is. We just deserve to die because we ate without a table. Okay, we need 2 tech blocks for that. I need a derelict or something to come swinging on by. Because, good God. Because you have no culture, and what is life without culture? I suppose. You know what? Hold on. Let me... Furniture. Let me get an X1 table. There's nowhere I could put this that would be, like, appropriate. Let me move this bed against the wall here. Like, let's move these beds against the wall. Trying to think of, like, how the fuck this works. Guess this can go here, maybe? Then we dismantle this. Or, yeah, dismantle this. And then we build a table. Alright, or go to bed, that works too. Look, I'm trying to get you a fucking table so you stop freaking out about it. Okay, and you're not really helping me with that cause. If this room was, like, 1 wider, it would not be this big of a deal. Christ. Okay, they're complaining about comfort, which I think is very stupid. Let's put down basic entertainment. Let's make that a priority. Yeah, if that's how we're gonna be, let's do basic entertainment then, and start researching that. And we'll get a jukebox put down. You can listen to music, and that will hopefully, you know, get rid of your minus 48. God. I love space. However, the scenario is not doing me any kindness as of yet. We need a CO2 cleanser in this machine in this room still, which does take a tech block. Fuck. If I dismantled you, that gives me enough. We'll get rid of this point defense turret. For now. It's a colonist who are wrong. The colonists are the ones who are dicking me over. This needs to be a high construction priority. Come on. Okay. That gives us a bunch of materials. New home sector. All done with their current sector. Maybe it's time to start fresh. We're not starting over. We're not starting over. The priorities they're a little out of whack, but you know, their heart's in the right place, I suppose. Ugh. Apologies, I had a huge sneeze. I'm a huge sneezer. Okay, we have an ore manufacturing. now. Which means we can move you over here soon. Ah, Bahamut's having a mental breakdown. You're panicked. You're just fucking lost it. Alright, have fun, bud. Have fun with that, bud. Okay. Once this gets done, like once this section gets done, then we can move the rest of this over. You get moved here. You get dismantled. You stay. You get put down. This gets moved here. Then we need to move. Then we need to have a spacesuit door here. And then we'll build walls around that. Like we'll shape a wall around that. I don't know why you had to do it in that order. That was probably the dumbest order you could have done this in, but that's fine, I suppose. Come on. Alright, well, have a good night, everyone. Rest well. You know, I'll see y'all next time, then. This does mean, though, that we can go ahead and start making grow beds so that we can have a little bit of fucking, food production going, finally. Katie's having a breakdown. They're also panicked, which is understandable, given the circumstances. That needs infra blocks. So we need 5 infrastructure blocks before we can start making that. We currently have none. Alright, cool. Also, none of the ships that have came by as of recently have been derelict ships, which is very interesting to me. I was not aware that, you know, you can take this energy cell. Do you have infrastructure blocks? You do. I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have in exchange, plenty of scrap. And then you can have, fucking steel plates, and a bag of bag of carbon. There you go. That lets us start making our own food. Promising the firstborn child. I might have to at this point. Alright, you've done what I wanted you to do over here. Furniture-wise, we can build a table that has... We do not have the fucking materials to build it, but we can build a table. Jesus fucking Christ. High priority. Please and thank you. 8 without a table, 8 without a table. It's the fucking killer. It's the run killer, let me tell you. And we build walls here. I need to move you over, like, 1, unfortunately. How you doing, Isaiah? Skip is having a mental breakdown. They're just ignoring everything. Minus 100 mood for murdering near the nearest doctor. Exactly. How you doing? How you doing, Taurus? You doing alright? Build this. Deconstruct that. Okay. Jobs. We need infra. We need a hull. We need tech and soft. I do not care about robo right now. Okay, now that we have an ore processor, we can worry about extracting materials from over here. Apparently eating without a table is just soul crush. It is. It's fucking horrendous. It's like the worst thing I could be doing to these people. And I'm genuinely a monster for even considering, you know, that they may have to eat without a table every now and then. It's probably the worst thing I could have done to them. Can we please get this wall finished before you do any of your other fuck-ass projects? Or are you just gonna insist on doing everything else first? Hilda's up next for their mental break. Okay, this area's been sealed off. Day off, body hurts, and I'm still fighting to finish this D&D map. You've been working on that map for a while. Are you okay? Like, is everything going alright at home? You've been working on that D&D map for a while now. And I'm just you know, I'm just a little worried. No? Okay, cool. I just wanted to ask real quick. Okay, but now we're producing raw resources. Automatically. Don't need to worry about it. Okay, you are done, so we need to grow roots and nuts. Those are the 3 things we need to produce at best. Skill level 2 low. Okay, so the nuts, we cannot grow nuts right now. No nuts, it's only vegetables. But that is still food. So I am not going to say no. Okay. Still remembering the experimental break that destroyed an anti-grain warhead in half my colony with it. It's why I don't fucking keep anti-grain warheads. Or if I do, it's behind, like, 3 layers of fucking doors. Nuts are surprisingly complicated to grow, I guess. If they don't have citrus, will they get scurvy? Yes. They will get sick if they don't have, citrus. I am a bit disappointed that I cannot, like, select a lot of this to be done. I don't know what I expected, to be honest. Regardless, I'm going to mine out all this so that we can get some room. Okay, we have food, quote-unquote, in the ground. Food is, quote-unquote, in the ground. With time, we will have our own, like, this whole area is going to become a greenhouse in time. We also don't need this door anymore, so we can dismantle that. We will have a door for this, but it will not be, like, that advanced door. The plants are hidden substrate. We're working on it. We are slowly working on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Leah is currently mining out a bunch of rocks here. I've heard bad things about the almond industry with the increased demand from almond milk. Yeah, no, the nut industry is a very, very capitalist industry. I won't lie to you, but it's a very interesting one nonetheless. Like, conceptually, it is very interesting. I do not have support for a lot of the... It's, you know, it's one of those things that, like, a lot of people, not a lot of people can come to terms with, right? That if you want to have, certain things, you need to, like, if you don't enjoy how certain things are made, you need to be willing to give them up as well. Or at least accept that they're going to be way more expensive. I feel like energy refinery, metal refinery makes those, microweavery makes those, chemical refinery makes those, energy refinery makes those. An assembler makes blocks. So we need an assembler soon. And then we can worry about the botany stuff down here after the fact. Okay. That's the order of operations right now. If we can get an assembler, then I don't think we're going to have as much issues as we're having right now. But until then, say la vie. We're doing our best. Arcade machines have been researched. Great, we have entertainment. Okay, facility. Fucking... They require tech blocks, but guess what? You'll fucking get over it. Actually, that can't be built there. That's gonna be blocking the hallway. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Alright, we need one tech block, and then we can have entertainment in this fucking place. Which should not have been... I call first dibs on... Oh, God. New ship is approaching. We haven't found any ice, as it, but we don't... Well... Oh, if... less than... 10, please make some ice. Okay, but plants are growing. Life is steadily improving. Life is steadily improving. Once they're done mining out all this, we'll expand out the greenhouse, and then we'll have more grow beds. Their mood is not red anymore. They're still experiencing discomfort. The ship has no windows. There are very little decorations, but they're getting over it. Slowly. I think, genuinely, the first thing that needs to be expanded is this room. Because they are just so... They're just having such a hard time right now. Their leisure room is just not doing enough. What's up, gamer? How you doing? I want to trade. What do you got? I'll give you these electrical components. What do you got for me, bud? You got... I need infra blocks. And I'm willing to trade you this Hyperium, because you really need that. Oh, I need a tech block too. So take... We'll do something like this. I'll take a little bit of ice, just because I haven't seen much ice as of recently. Okay. We'll take ice for water, tech block so that we can get their fucking arcade, their little jukebox made so they stop complaining about having no entertainment. And then from there, we should be okay. Look, someone's eating at a table. They have a table to eat at. They don't have chairs, but they are eating at a table. I don't want to hear anything that I'm not doing my best. Make a crafting room. They can make a macaron. No. Well, they need more room to walk around. I eventually want to get them their own bedrooms. This area eventually needs to be separated from the rest so that it has might be for no chair at a table, considering mutiny. They might do a mutiny. Just because fuck you, right? And there's a hull breach. Thankfully got patched in time. This didn't start out with a very efficient layout. No, it didn't. No, well, because all these fucking mountains were just put in the worst positions possible. They had all of the docking ships, like, right here. There's a mountain back here. There's mountains over here. There are landing pads over here. Like, there was no real any room to build initially. So now we're kind of, like, now that we're getting a chance to expand, it's gonna look better, I promise. But, fuck me, gamer. Ugh. We don't have any hull blocks. Do you have hull blocks? A ship is requesting assistance. Too fucking bad. Do you have hull blocks? You don't. Fuck you. I'm gonna hope this military ship has hull blocks. How are the crops coming? They're 40% of the way done. And then we'll have vegetables. They're eating... Currently, they are eating, algae. Which, algae is not something that people typically like eating. Because it is literally bacteria and, you know, slop that is grown in a vat using human waste. And it's just not the most pleasant thing in the world. But it's keeping them alive. You might understand, having heard what I just said, why they're so upset. New derelict has arrived. Oh, thank fuck. Ren and Katie, I need you to go check that out. If it's infested, we have some Pathfinders that need your services. Would you be able to help them? I can't help myself. I can't. Understood. Perhaps you can help us next time. Yeah, no, we're just not. I am not in a condition to take guests right now. I apologize. I am failing horribly at my job, Admiral Sir, but you know, I got priorities I gotta worry about right now. And my priorities is that my people stop fucking dying. I would love to be able to treat people soon enough, but we're not. I saw you. Oh, of course, there's just a bunch of bugs sitting right there. Of course there would be. Alright, Katie's down. Ren's about to go down. Cool. So let's go inside. And we'll go home. Cool. Answer that question real fucking quick. I now know. That was the catch. I now know. Bahamut. Yep, go get the two. Don't worry, scientists have made artificial meat out of human fecal matter, so your colonists will be eating good soon. Oh, don't worry. We will be able to grow our own artificial meat. That is something we will be doing. Just not yet. We're not ready for that yet. Okay, Bahamut, I need you to go. It's a little bit dangerous and you alone, but you'll be fine, I promise. Because I didn't see an overlord with them. Or an overseer. Sorry, my apologies. I didn't see an overseer with them, which means you should be able to kind of just bully them, and it won't be that big of a deal. Come on. Get over here, little fuck ass. Oh, they're being so annoying about this. They're being so annoying about this. Yeah, there's too many of them for him to deal with right now. Go home. Corpse starch? No, we'll be growing artificial food. It won't be a 40k thing, I promise. We're not doing a 40k just yet. How you doing? Vitamin deficiency, crawler bite, spacesuit fatigue. Yeah, you'll live. I promise. Pinky promise, you'll get to live. These two are not doing the greatest. Bahamut's already back to work compared to everyone else. I'm not sure why they're the only ones working, but so be it. Is no one assigned to constructing? No one's assigned to constructing. That's fair. That's very fair. Yet. Yes, keyword is yet. I might change my opinion, depending on how things go. Okay, that needs to get mined before everything goes away. We'll have to wait. We'll have to save that derelict for the next day. I also didn't see just a whole lot of opportunity. I need our fighters to be, like, in good condition before we can send them back out. If you're starving, you can go eat. Like, we do have algae that you can still eat. Like, I know if you're that hungry, you'll find a way. You'll find a way. If you're really hungry, you will find a way. Oh, lordy lord. What needs to be our next priority? Ren starving. Everyone, go fucking eat. I know you have algae. Like, I know you're starving, but we do have algae to eat. And I really don't want to hear excuses while we have algae to eat. I know, again, no, it's not the greatest food in the world, but it's still food. Oh my. But because we have the ore processor going now, we do have the ability to produce raw resources that we will eventually need, but we don't need right now. So we are able to trade out and, you know, do whatever we need to do as people come by. Because we are making stuff. Like, we are producing something now. Not a lot, but we're producing something. How's the crops going? Crops are at 72%. So, probably another day or two. Bahamut's having a mental breakdown. What's your mental breakdown? Doing stuff? Just wandering. Oh, you're just refusing to do work. Understandable. Hey, yeah, go eat your fucking algae like good boys and girls. Their mood is so trashed. Their mood is trashed at the moment. It's so fucking horrible. Alright, so we need Ren, Katie, and Bahamut. Except Bahamut won't come, so it's gonna be Ren and Katie. We need you to go to this other derelict. How's this other derelict looking? Is this other derelict overall mood? Yeah, it's 10. It's 10. The mood is 10. Thank you very much. Alright, Ren's immediately knocked unconscious. That's not great. Oh, shit! Kinda keep an eye out. You'll be okay. Come on. Yeah, I know the Android Collective is having a hard time. I really could not care less about them right now. Come on. Work with me here. Let me kill you. Okay, there's another one dead. Okay, alright. Undraft all. Cool. We have a thing that has food and home blocks. Great. We have material to work with. Again. Not a lot, but we have material again. God damn. Damn, just lost my perfect win record in Wrestling Empire to a freaking Brett. Damn. I have not played Wrestling Empire, but I've occasionally watched people play it. It's not been something I am too familiar with. Oh, why the fuck did space turn pitch black there for a second? Give me a little bit of color in my space. Come on now. A bit jank, but it's good fun once you figure it out. Maybe at some point. I don't know. My problem is I can't remember what game it was. There was one, like, wrestling game that I played when I was a kid. I don't know why my parents let me play it. But it was, like over-the-top wrestling where you're, like, the coach and you're training your different your wrestlers. And they all have, like, different stats, and they're all comedically built, like a big, heavy-set Russian woman, and, you know, thin, you know, scrawny Asian guy, and then, you know, a guy who's actually, like, it was a weird fucking game. And you don't actually fight in any of them. You're just, you know, it's like an auto battler with, can you not break the algae machine? Because now no one gets food. Like, you broke it. Now no one gets to eat today. It was like, I don't remember what the fuck the game was called, but it was such an early 2000s game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if a game like that tried to come out in the modern day, oh, it'd be torn apart. No one would care for that. Not a single person would care for that. That's Booker mode too. It's great, honestly. Hell yeah. Okay. We can hopefully build out the rest of this here. We're about to get our first harvest of root vegetables, which means hopefully their diets will be improving. Good morning, everyone. They're gathering around the jukebox, having a little fun. Potatoes and algae. Potatoes and algae. And carrots. We have carrots, too. It's not just potatoes. Carmilla the Quets, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the road. It's a pleasure to have you. How you doing today? We're doing our best, though. We're doing our absolute goddamn best, even if the game doesn't want me to. This other derelict is leaving soon. None of our combatants are in a good enough condition to fight right now. Ren is, in fact, about to pass out from existing, which is such a mood. Why is it? Oh, this room is getting too cold. Can we move this bed real quick? I know it's gonna cut off someone else's bed, but let's get that bed moved, please. I don't know who's in charge of building, but let's get that done, please. Please. Can we get that done? Hilda, are you... Okay. Please get this done. Just please fucking do the work I'm telling you to do. I'm not asking anymore. Do the fucking job. Jesus Christ. No. You can cancel that now. You can now just put that back right there. Okay. We have our first vegetables. We have our first vegetables done. They should hopefully be a little bit happier from that news. Hopefully. Another ship has entered the sector. That's fine. I have no real interest in them at the moment. Actually, I do have interest in you. Let me trade with you real quick. I need, you have soft scrap, but you don't have soft blocks. I do need whole blocks. I do need those. You can take one of the root vegetables that we just grew, and you can take some of the plastics that we have. Is there anything else that I need from you? Meat is probably a priority. And I'm going to trade... You want energy scrap? You can have energy scrap for some meat. That way they're not protein deficient for much longer. God, time to start dinner and such. See y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye, Wiz. Take care of yourself, and thank you very much for being here. You know I appreciate you, bud. Cheers to you. I think the concept of living on an asteroid is so interesting. Partly because it's also kind of a nightmare scenario at the end of the day. Because this is your existence. Like, there's nowhere else for you to go. And I think, you know, someone like me who loves traveling, who loves going around and, like, not necessarily, I don't like going outside, per se, but I love going to other places. I love being at new locations. I feel like being trapped on a very, oh, I don't know, 4 football fields wide, hunk of rock is probably not the best thing for me. Katie's having a mental breakdown. What is your mental breakdown? Look, I got you what I could, okay? I got you all that I fucking could. Kilda's having a break. Like, everyone get their breakdowns done with at once, you know, real quick. If you don't mind. Be a little bit efficient about this. Not being able to feel sun and wind on my skin would be awful. Yeah. Hey, Kilda, you're allowed to eat. Katie, you're allowed to eat too. You know that, right? Everyone's starving. Everyone's having a good time. Back in that, it's Bezos taxes paid, and I appreciate you paying your Bezos tax. I'm sure Bezos appreciates you paying your Bezos tax. Alright. That other derelict is about to leave. Bahamut and Ren, I would like you to go and try to, like, flush them out. There's a couple more guys there. That's all that is. Just a couple more. And then we're done. If we can get them dead, then we're golden. And don't fucking rip my camera away when I'm doing something like this, please and thank you. Oh, come on. Oh, don't be like this. Don't be like this. There's one. There you go. There we go. There's one more hiding all the way back here. Because of course there would be. Oh, there you are. Get him. Thank you. Alright, you're good. What do we got here? Do we have anything good? We have a bunch of stuff that we need, actually. We have food, tech blocks, energy... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm glad we... expedite this, please. Thank you. I need this done sooner rather than later. God damn. There's a human corpse in there, too. There is! Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Okay. Y'all are done here. Y'all don't need to do any of that. We're done here. We're done. Move on. I need all... That is too much stuff to be letting go right now. All that needs to come. Quickly, please. At the bare minimum, I need those supplies. At the bare minimum, I need, because this ship has, it had food, it has energy, it has building materials. It literally is everything that we could need at the very moment. What happens when it that goes to the fog? Once its gravity well fully enters the fog, it despawns. Can you tunnel deeper into your asteroid? No, there is no Z axis to this. Unfortunately. Hey, don't leave Skip behind, please. Thank you. Like, make sure Skip comes home. Who are you waiting for? How to say, like, who the fuck are you waiting for? Skip? Skip! Don't get swallowed by the void, Skip! Okay, it's going to go get him. He'll be fine. Jesus Christ. Cutting a little close there, don't you think? Okay, but we have materials again. Fuck. The void, its sweet siren song, it calls to all of us. I'm sure it does. Okay, that should improve their mood for a little bit. Should. We need what? We need resources of more. We need more grow beds. That's a given. Put a grow bed here. Just so that it can get started. I guess we'll build the other research facility, which is actually the a workbench, but let's not worry too much about that. I do need to get... We can get an arcade machine built so that they're not as pissy all the time. Yeah, I know you left. A nebula has passed by. I don't think that's how nebulas work, but alright. Event Horizon means. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the Event Horizon. No, who told you about that? No one should have told you about the Event Horizon. Yes, I know there's a pirate raid. Look, I know there's a lot of people going through a lot of problems right now, but the fact of the matter is that we're just not built to deal with anything. I am built different, and by different, I mean useless. Alright, there's no asteroid passing by at the moment, so I'm gonna worry about getting this hunk of rock drilled out so that I don't have to worry about it as much. Build and stabilize your space station by building it further and exploring derelicts and main stars. Venture out on away missions. Okay, cool. Yep, okay, that was the end of the tutorial. I was building that last thing. Okay, assembler is almost researched. Once we have the assembler, then we can start building, like, specific blocks that we need, rather than relying on just what happens to come by. I think we're pulling it together. I think we've had a really rough start, but we're beginning to pull it together. See, we're expanding the recreation, the living area now. Okay. I need to build Oh, how does this work? It's this, and then, like, that for a bedroom? Fill this out as well. You eventually get more people? Yes. You can hire more people from the fleet. You can find people trapped in stasis out in the in the derelicts that we've been exploring. And some of these missions have been offering new people as a reward, but we just have not had the means to go get them. All right, we're gonna build that there. I'm going to move the table and the chairs. Hope y'all don't mind, but we're gonna move these real quick. And then we're gonna build this, this, and this. There we go. We have that fucking built. This is gonna get moved over here. This is gonna get moved over here. You're thinking, but come on, Event Horizon is like the fundamental black hole physics. That's like, don't worry about the Schwarzenegger radius or when discussing orbital rotation of the non-planetary celestial bodies. Correct. And I will be continuing to ignore all of them. Because they are irrelevant to my current situation. Alright, and then we're going to build a door here. Once... Kilda, your bed is in the most inopportune location. I'm gonna move... this bed here. I'll just hope they figure it out. You need another grow bed here. And then we can build a grow bed here. A grow bed here. Okay. We're having a greenhouse actually made. Look at this. This is an actual greenhouse being made. Okay. This needs fruits. Skill level too low? That's fine. This, can we get? No, we cannot. What skill of botany do we need? We need 5. Who's the closest? 3, 3, 3. We're currently at 3. Our skill level is at 3. Fruits are at 4. Then we'll assign all of these to be fruit-based. And the moment someone does have the capability of building them, or like planting them, then they will. But I'm going to start growing more vegetables for now. And then this needs to be expanded a little bit up. For all of the industry, like, you know, support works that go into this. Katie's having a mental breakdown, as you do. But things are getting better. Even if they disagree, things are getting better. Okay, and then we need to build a door here. Okay. You know what? I need more people assigned to construction. Who all do we have? I'm gonna put Ren on high priority for construction. Like, get construction tasks done before you try to do research. Please and thank you. Okay, so this should have increased the leisure. The sleep comfort here is terrible, not gonna lie, but the leisure comfort should be a little bit better now. Gaming, the beds are what are giving us negative leisure comfort at the moment. If that's the case, then we need to worry about some decorations. We'll get some plants in the middle of the room. That ought to make everyone feel a little bit better, I think. if we get some plants in the middle of the room. And just watch how the hell in the movie could actually just be how the hell in the movie could be just Warp and 40k. I'm always thinking about the right kind of Event Horizon. I think I have not watched Event Horizon. For those of you not too familiar with me, I'm not really big into movies. I'm not a huge movie guy. It's not that I hate movies. It's not that I refuse to watch them. It's that oftentimes they're just not what I want to spend my time on. And to some people, that's very upsetting. You do know that there was supposed to be a 40k movie, right? I didn't know that. But now we all do. Okay, that ship's gone. This has been mined out. Let us get this chunk of rock mined out so that we don't have to walk around it so far. There we go. They couldn't get approval from Games Workshop, so they just generic. I mean, look, true fans will understand. No path to Jules' facility. God damn it, did y'all fucking lock Katie in there? Did y'all really lock Katie? Oh, Jesus Christ. I should lock Katie in there, but let's not worry about that. Let's move this bed here, then. There we go. Katie's been freed. We also need to build a fucking wall for the bathroom. Mood is terrible. Mood, it's mostly sleep that they're bitching and moaning about right now, which I can't fault them for. Hold on. Do you have hull blocks? You do. I'll take all of your hull blocks. What do you want? You want an energy block. Okay. You want Hyperion. That's not terrible either. You want carbon. Okay. Make the trade. And then we can go ahead and work on building out more bedrooms. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just do this and turn that whole area into bedrooms as we go. I think that's probably an easier way to go about it than trying to fucking than trying to get, you know, individual rooms blocked out. I think just building a brick and then walling it off normally is going to be easier for me. Chris. Hey, Silo, guess what? What's up, Gidget? What's up? How you doing, gamer? What you doing? What you gaming? You're a bitch. Did you know that? It occurred to me that you could build over the void. It didn't occur to me either until I just tried it. How dare you? You're like, look, I've been having a pretty chill day today. You know, I've been, you know, well behaved. I would like to think. And you just had to go and pull some dumb shit like this, and I don't quite appreciate the implications that you're making towards me. That you can just assault me as you wish, and it's not my like as if it's not going to be my problem, right? Like you're literally just abusing me as however you deem appropriate. And I don't quite understand where you got that idea that you could just do that to me, but I really wish you hadn't. Right? I wish you hadn't conceptualized such a thing. Yeah. Are you having fun yet? Is this what brings you joy with your day-to-day? Is this assaulting me, a normal dude, your form of recreation? Why'd you set the kitchen on fire? Why would you set the kitchen on fire? Don't do that. Lizard. Bard's been through enough today. I've had a couple long days, yeah. Hilda, why are you sleeping? Can you not? Oh, you can't get to your bed. That's fair, actually. That's very fair. Hilda is actually just kind of locked back there, aren't they? Interesting. Let's... let's slap your bed back here then, yeah? Go ahead and, work on that real quick. Want to be a little menaceful before working. I understand. You know, sometimes you just gotta be a little piece of shit. Sometimes. Another ship has arrived. We did get all of our hull blocks, right? That trade was successful. You didn't just, you know, ignore what I told you to do. You wouldn't do that, right? No, of course you wouldn't. Why would you? Error. Why is there an error? Skill low to unattended tasks. Mining. Yep. Critical resources low. Yep. Okay, but you're not telling me why we're not arranging our stuff. Is it because... No? Katie, would you be so kind as to do this? Like, there's some work that's just not getting done right now. Thank you. Been a little shit for, is what never would have nice for. Okay. We have the ability now to build a assembler. Now, assembler requires tech blocks, which we do not have at the current moment, but it will, once we have the tech blocks, which I think these people should be able to help with. No, why would you? Why would you be able to help? How about you? Will you be able to help? You do have tech blocks. What do you want for these tech blocks? You want... Oh, what? You can take a bunch of biomatter. Yeah, that's fine. You can take some carbon. Yeah, that's fine. You can take these plastics. Yeah, that's fine. And you can take some basic ore. I am okay with this. Let's get that done, please and thank you. I think next on the shopping block, once we get the composter researched, I would like to research into robotics and then a logistics robot. Because trusting people to do the logistics is apparently just not going to happen. I don't know why everyone's deciding that house space could be going better. Could be going much, much better, actually. Our people are constantly on the verge of having a mental breakdown because they're uncomfortable and they're a little hungry. Object not on a high-capacity grid. Why? Oh, because that fucking broke. But how are you doing, Insanity? Hopefully today has been treating you quite well. Hopefully. So, like, I know y'all are, like, ready to go quit your day, but there's still work that needs to get done, that, like, needs to get done, you know what I mean? Like, it needs to get done. So before you do any of that, go get that done real quick. Before you decide that you're just done working for the day. Ah, you're having a breakdown because, you know, doing what I asked of you is too much. I understand. Skip, you can do that. Oh, you set fire to the core of the ship. That's not a great thing. You shouldn't have done that. That was a terrible call. Actually, you almost killed everyone. I should have you executed for such a thing. And, okay, cool. Are you done? Are you done setting fire to the ship? Can we get some stuff done? Why would you set fire to my ship? Why would you do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. High priority. Like, I get it. Like, okay, maybe I'm not understanding something, right? But the majority of their, like, discomfort right now has been that they've been sharing the sleeping area for a couple of days, for a month. They've had to share an area of sleeping for about a month. And I feel like they're having a little bit of an overreaction to having to share a sleeping area for a month. Ah, I told you to move, not duplicate that, but I guess you were hard of hearing. Understandable. And Kilda's having a mental breakdown. Understandable, bud. Ah, thank you for setting fire to the greenhouse. That was absolutely what I needed you to do right now. That was the most helpful. And Katie's having a mental breakdown. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Katie, stop setting fire to everything. This is not the most productive use of your time. You have now botched. Pretty much, you brought everything to a freeze. Like nothing will get done. You actually killed the next wave of food, which is one of your main complaints, is that you've not had proper food. So, you've now actually only made yourself upset for longer because of what you did. Eventually, we'll get the smoke cleared out of here. Oh, except, you know, everything is starting to break. Yeah, I know you left this. Skip's having a mental breakdown. Oh, Skip is attempting suicide. Understandable. Except you passed out in the mid-suicide attempt. That's pretty impressive. Like, you passed out from exhaustion mid-suicide attempt. That's impressive. Oh, Jesus Christ, people. Okay, well, the plants, thankfully... Okay, open that vent. Let it... I blame insanity. I mean, you could. You reasonably could. Smoke will eventually get cleaned out. It's going to be from the furthest locations back. Theoretically. If I go to hazardous gases... Why are they not flowing? Should be clearing out the hazardous gas. Okay, it is. Hazardous gas is getting cleaned. Just not quickly. Incoming micrometeors. Oh boy. Great. Can't do shit about that. Let me go ahead. See if I can't build... I cannot build a gas scrubber. So we're just gonna have to move this one to I'll put one here. You should send them out there. I should. You're so right. There are no hazard gases outside. Friend, what are you doing? Why are you just passed out right there? Like, you're not... Jesus Christ. You're passed out next to your bed. I hope you realize that. You're passed out next to your bed. We'll move this gas scrubber... Actually, we don't need to do that anymore. It's already getting cleaned up quickly enough. The plants are actually eating some of the toxic, some of the smoke, so it works out. Gotta give our fruits a little bit of a smoky flavor, don't you know? Good God. Had to have made that, like, the worst fucking case scenario, didn't you? Liari's having a mental breakdown. What's Liari doing? What are you doing? Are you just refusing to work, or are you... As long as you're refusing... I'm okay with you refusing to work. I'm not okay with you suddenly deciding that you want to just trash everything. Can we please have someone fix the fucking... stuff? Like... Come on, you're not... You guys are not helping yourselves here at all. We good? Are we done? Okay, the light's broken, but other than that, everything's fine. That's broken. That's not fine. Katie, can you please go fix that? Christ, I'm baffled, genuinely. So far, I've just seen like 20 mental breaks in tile-based construction. Are you sure this isn't RimWorld? It's starting to fucking feel like it. It's starting to be another RimWorld scenario at this rate. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Bad environment, oxygen. Not enough oxygen. Why? Because the oxygen generator is broken. Kilda, can you repair the oxygen generator, please? Just repair everything, please. Hey. Hey, everything's starting to get put back together. Hopefully your mental breaks are done for now. Jesus. Anyways, we have an asteroid here with a lot of materials. Please go get that. Please go get all those materials. We're gonna need those materials. Bahamut, can you please fix that? No, I don't think you heard me. Okay, or ignore me. Just ignore what I'm telling you to do. Leah, once you're done shitting, can you please come fix this? Or not, because it's your fucking bedtime, I guess. Why are you not fixing this? Thank you. Jesus, fuck. Jesus Christ, people. This should not be a complicated series of events. They hate me. They absolutely hate me. They are doing everything in their power to hate me right now. Hey, what is your Spacesuit fatigue. Okay, Jesus Christ, people. It's not that serious. None of this is that serious. Your fucking sleep comfort levels is like the arcade machine, the algae dispenser, and the jukebox make for a horrible sleeping environment. Okay. Fucking build where I want your bedrooms to be, and this will be so much easier. How's the oxygen going? That's water vapor, that's vents, hazardous smoke, CO2, oxygen. We are slowly producing more oxygen. Everywhere will have oxygen fully at some point, but we probably do need another oxygen generator at some point. So we'll build one down here, and when we have the materials to build it, we'll build it. Fucking goddamn, people. Object, not in a high capacity grid, because that fucking machine broke again. Nope. Okay, you fixed it, good. I'm about to say, don't fucking walk away from that again. Tired of people walking away from shit. Okay. There is a ship that is guaranteed to have aliens on it. It probably most definitely has aliens on it. I need... Probably at the start of the next day, we'll send Ren, Katie, and Bahamut to go fucking crack it open and see what we can find. At least Pokemon can't have... I'm so glad that tomorrow I get to play Pokemon, and I get to have a game where the premise is not everyone's having a mental breakdown all of the time. A little bit of chaos all of the time. Oh... Fucking shitting lord. Anything and everything all of the time. Can I interest you in anything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. What else do we need? Is there anything else I could be doing right now to improve our situation? Or are we just really waiting on them to finish building this fucking living area? Please, fix the micro breach. Okay, CO2 producer is ready. The CO2 producer is for the greenhouse, namely. Whenever we get there. Currently working on a composter. We do not have any more hull blocks. Do you have hull blocks? The ship is about to leave. Alright. Do you have hull blocks? You do. You have a lot of hull blocks. I'll take 5. What do you want for them? Hyperion? Cool. Noble raw chemicals? Cool. Take them. Biomatter? Take them. Thank you for your business. Just give me my fucking blocks. Take some fucking energy, too. Are the aliens hot? No, they're, I mean, I guess they got a fat ass. Does that good enough for you? Does that do it for you? If the aliens have a fat ass, is that, like, what you're okay with? Most of them are, like, they have a really big behind, like a huge abdomen. Ren passed out right there, and I don't know why. Perhaps these need to be more centralized. Perhaps. They have a... I mean, there are a lot of things that fat asses are not... Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, right? Like, if having a fat ass is all you care about, then yeah, I guess the aliens are hot. I would not call them hot. They are not hot to me. Baboons are not hot. Okay. Ren's just fucking choosing to be miserable. So we're gonna just let them be miserable. Bahamut and Katie, Bahamut, I guess you're going alone, because everyone else is being too much of a fucking bitch today. Oh, check it out. Just let me know what's in there. If it's something you can do alone, great. If not, oh well. Someone started a fire. I do not care. I could not care less anymore. Okay, well, there's absolutely something here that killed people. Oh, it's robots. Oh, it's the robots. Oh, it's robots. Ah, fuck me. Alright. Damn. Let's side scheme with all the people. What's all the red text on the left side when you select people? All the red text? That's all of the things that they're upset about. And most of it has to do with the fact that they've not had, most of it is built purely around that their bedroom sucks. That's most of it. Like, unironically, that's the majority of it. Is that their bedroom sucks. That's it. That's what they're upset about. Hi, Prey. How are you? Welcome on in. Let us please get this done. Furniture, wall. Let's get some windows made, shall we? Hey, this will slowly, very slowly, improve their mood. We just need them to go and build and get it done. Look at that. See, look, you're already feeling a little bit better, aren't you? You get to look outside. There are 25 unattended logistics and maintenance tasks. Crazy how that happens. Katie is nearly dead. I don't know how Kaylee nearly died. Oh, they attempted suicide recently. Doing good. Just got back home. Well, welcome on home. Okay, we're about to have some vegetables grown. Okay, can we please have the rest of this built? Please stop just fucking ditzing around for no damn reason. We have 4 whole blocks. I don't know what... construction. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is, but I guess we'll have... I'm gonna have 2 people assigned to construction now, because apparently... Skip's priority is gonna be production. Or, construction. Because I need this room to be done, so we can move all their bedrooms out, so at the very least, that uncomfortable feeling of minus 200 will be gone. Alright, Leah, you're the most energized. Wake up. Fucking fix that, please, before everyone else wakes up. That way they can have their food. Ren's having a mental breakdown. And they're setting fire to the fucking bedroom. Stop! Why is fire the one thing you're prioritizing? Please! Put out the fire. That is where all of our supplies are. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why is setting fire to everything their go-to? Why is setting fire to everything like the one thing they're prioritizing? Get that built, please. Okay, we're gonna start moving people out. We're gonna start building walls here. Cancel that. Yep, I'm aware. There's a fire. Yep, there's always a fire. There's always a fire. I'm just gonna ignore the fires from here on out. I'm just ignoring the fire. Fire, not my concern, actually. So this is a bedroom that is 4 by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm just ignoring... fire alert? Never heard of them. They're not my problem anymore. Where's Skip? Oh, did Skip die? Oh, I think Skip died. Where'd Skip die? Who remember died? Oh, Skip did die. And Kilda died. Oh, we lost 2 people. Damn. Died of first-degree burns. Alright. They set fire to the ship and then died. That is very impressive. Ren, I need you... I think we're done for the day. I think that's a wrap. I think that's my return stream back to Space Haven. It didn't go too great. Not gonna lie to you. It didn't turn out too great. And I appreciate you guys for sticking with me, but that was a shit show and a half. What the fuck do you mean that not having a private bedroom was the cause of so much death? That was absurd. That is like absurd levels of just horrendousness. I'll play this again like next week. I'll give it another shot, but that was horrible. That was just awful. I don't understand anything that happened on there. But I appreciate you guys for sticking with me through all of that, because that was not good. Thank you for watching on the YouTube side. I greatly appreciate you. I'll see y'all next time with that one. And for those on the Twitch